myself drawing option, who would be drawing it?
So I actually have. This is a fun fact. I'm friends with a lot of artists, actually.
Oh, well. I can imagine.
I've done a lot of games.
That's because you're a Danganronpa fan.
Unironically, yes. I did a lot of work with like game artists, so I have a lot of people who owe me favors. So I would show you one of a small list of. Or you could suggest your own.
Here we go, gamers and gamers and gamers alike. We've got RebelGalaxy taking on Achilles, a battle of the big.
Really use that intro twice.
As we see here, DK Donkey Kong wanting to secure a early kill on Mithra, the fastest Aegis available, but able to get through the spinning Kong into a lovely flip. Chromatus, I believe that one was, to make sure that the percentage is going to pile on. We're back to Pyra, though, to try and get those big hits that DK can deal on his own. Getting backstage is both players there, and there we go. The cargo down throw is going to make sure the Aegis do not return. We saw the Achilles DK pop out a little bit earlier to try
and unseat Trinity. It
but
did not work in that scenario. RebelGalaxy, meanwhile, rocking the 4 Glacier tag. Because Glacier, one of our Scottish players in attendance, very young. Oh no! Off the side with cargo forward throw. Achilles is running rampant. RebelGalaxy's had to go the young player's path to be here in top 8, knocking out Glacier and Command in back-to-back sets. They call it Kid Nation collectively. But Airborne Archer definitely wasn't one of them, which is his most recent victory. But Achilles is saying, no, the nation in shambles here. This is looking like a 3-star Cobb Hung.
Absolutely, the Queen of Kong Country wants to crush the Kid Nation here as Pyra is brought out again to try and take a single stock off DK, but not finding it quite yet. 2 cargo off into a giant punch off a missed F-tilt there. Great timing on the neutral get up there. Achilles DK proving far more effective in this scenario compared to earlier versus Shulk.
Yep, exactly. The fact that you in game 1 go straight for DK means you know something we don't. If you're not even attempting the brawler first and you actively think right from the outset DK is the correct answer, part of that obviously is cargo forward throw, which kind of demolishes Pyra and Mithra. They just often can't recover from any kind of down throw of the cargo. But that didn't actually come out that much in the previous game. We more saw the forward throw of cargo through killing outright instead of Pyra and Mithra's bad recovery costing them. But still limiting the recovery options in general is Achilles with this playstyle. Pyra and Mithra, they only have so many places to go.
Then usually the only way is up for Pyra, the only way is straight ahead for Mithra. Wanting to forge forward in this set here is RebelGalaxy, who is taking it to Achilles, using the fast frame data of Pyra and Mithra to just try and stay in the face of DK, wanting a spinning Kong to potentially, especially at ledge, maybe kill. And the platform of Hollow Bastion is where we see these two do battle. Not able to get around Pyra up there, but able to make sure, no, not quite. I was going to say ensure a safe recovery, but doesn't quite land. Here we go. Ding dong! Oh!
Who's at the door? Achilles doesn't go for a follow-up, though. You could have maybe done a drift forward nair, potentially, and got the kill after RebelGalaxy had escaped that situation. Instead, it's RebelGalaxy going off stage for a big combo. It's not going to kill off the side in that situation, but it would have been maybe a Lightning Buster setup situation. Instead, opts for the nair. RebelGalaxy jumps right into the open arms of Achilles and will potentially drop the stock of a bit. Yes, you do.
Not able to quite return for but the hair. I thought the back throw had given enough height to RebelGalaxy, but well advised to land it there was Achilles as she ensured the Pirate and Mithra could not return to the stage. DK is now facing that same pressure to get off and out of the corner and manages it just this once, waiting for RebelGalaxy to swing, and here we go! Ding dong.
At least it sets up for something. The up tilt wasn't as big of a reward as we were expecting, but it's better than nothing. Oh, there we have down tilt into up air, though. The Pirate special, but DK, a heavy lad. No one is able to kill each other just yet. The up air once again fails to take that stock away, but we are getting so close. Goes for a jumping down air, but you just run off down air. You might not even make it back, potentially. So now we see the stock taken. Achilles is a stock down. A wild difference from the 3 stock we saw in game 1, but that can be the way it goes with Donkey Kong sometimes. There's the down air, even stocks.
And that can be the way it goes also. Sometimes the only way you can go versus DK is down. Achilles firing back against the aggression of Pyra Mythra with a down aerial, needing to get down though from this assault that Mythra is able to unleash. She's so quick but able to get down with single boom, the down B, clapping once and wanting to make sure that Achilles can stay out of this advantage. She's just going back and forth, lovely dash attack into a back air, gets the net to keep Pyra Mythra off stage, but there was no follow-up. You gotta think something like a giant punch wanted to come out there to mega punish. Instead it's Cargo F throw. Here we go. Yeah, beautiful.
It's still done. Achilles reacted quickly enough to get the kill on the second attempt, because that's one where I don't blame you whatsoever for ultimately throwing out their hitbox, because to not hit with an up B, that means you also have to descend to your death. If you weren't 100% sure that RebelGalaxy was already dead, you might just kill yourself when they just snapped a ledge. So really big credit to Achilles for not taking the risk and then having the backup plan ready and sorted. 2 games up for the Donkey Kong of Achilles. A secondary, we say, but clearly an expert in the Pyra Mythra matchup with the large 8.
Yeah, those big hits mean a lot more when you've got to take advantage of every opening ding. No way, reading the air dodge, the third ding dong faking out yet again. This time it's not an up tilt but an up smash that was designed by Achilles. She has been mixing up on these ding dongs so often here, wanting just to take, as they say, full advantage of these moments where DK can find these openings. It's not often you find a hole in Mythra's offense, so you've got to take advantage where you can. Maybe want that bit more reliable damage that DK can bring, as opposed to Brawler, who might have to rely a bit more on those setups, getting around Pyra, but eating a blazing end for her troubles. Able to avoid the dash attack, but a back air is going to swing tried and true, and again wanting to just unseat DK. I love that, going for the chroma just to get that spread shot, unable to keep Achilles away though, as she goes for the spinning Kong and spins RebelGalaxy all the way across the stage. He wants something big to finish off. It's gonna be a jumping back throw off the Cargo, not able to find it, not able to find the kill quite yet. The back throw, the back air part one is what to find it.
Goes the long way around, but Achilles still had it in mind. RebelGalaxy felt it would be too obvious just to side B straight to the ledge here. I need to find a different way to do it, but Achilles reacted with getting the kill off it. Can you recover from this one though when you are just getting repeatedly sniped? Go super high with that recovery. RebelGalaxy had the potential chance to kill with something like a down smash on landing, but wasn't prepared to do so. Achilles with the giant punch off of the ledge, and you have got the extra credit you so badly needed.
A beautiful placing of blazing end was not enough, and while Pyra is known for kill options, her throws aren't as famous. Here we go, ding dong, finally landing its mark, not quite killing yet, but establishing a massive lead. Achilles is at 200% versus Pyra, unheard of, reading a roll that wasn't there.
Yeah, that would have been an easy Cargo throw when RebelGalaxy was stood right in front of you, having no sword available either. It was already in a completely different part of the stage, but Achilles will have to find a different opportunity to get the kill on RebelGalaxy instead, taking more damage instead, so the regrets certainly have set in.
Back to ledge here of 120%, and climbing that dash attack could have been devastating, especially with the rage that Pyra has accrued. RebelGalaxy jumping in the face of Achilles, and she waits so patiently to get around it here. Dash attack, and here we go. Cargo F throw again, finding its mark, using the weakness of Pyra Mythra when Sakurai said that this character, despite every advantage in the book, has a bad recovery. For once, he was not lying. The character has a massive weakness in offstage situations, and Achilles has taken advantage of it. A lovely use of the dash attack, but a prominence revolt's going to get RebelGalaxy out of dodge.
Yeah, it's one of those where you don't typically see it done out of disadvantage like that as Pyra. Great dash attack to equalize. Mythra will do it a lot more often because the first hitbox of her up B is so large and so quick, it really can get you out of those situations. But when it's a big character like DK, sometimes he just gets caught in things, and RebelGalaxy has taken the lead for pretty much the first time in the set as well. And it didn't have to be this way. If we had that Cargo throw on the second stop, Achilles might have won the game at this point. But RebelGalaxy is hanging on and just got to avoid those cheeky down tilt setups from Donkey Kong to eradicate the danger.
Pyra and a prayer is what RebelGalaxy has right now. Going off stage with that overextension is going to make sure that Achilles is able to get back to ledge, throwing Blazing End out and weaving around in the air. One big hit from Pyra will unseen even the heaviest of hitters, and Donkey Kong's shield was tiny in that moment. No tech there, and Achilles once again puts Pyra and Mithra at ledge. A horrid situation. Here we go. Do you tech? No, you don't.
The $1 million tech! Do you stay in the tournament or do you not? I will put it down to a rhythmic mini-game. Please press the button at the appropriate moment or you lose. And RebelGalaxy lost.
It's just the tail of the tape, that's